time for us to have a conversation about Farmers Day and, of course, up close with the farmers market. They're right here with us. Let me introduce to you Mr. George White, who is the CEO of White Beige International Limited, Frederick Kofiasare, who is the Assistant Retail Manager with the farmers market, and then Christian Alibi, who is the Research and Development of White Beige International Limited. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Let me start with you, Mr. White. Today's Farmers Day. Why is it important from your perspective that a day like this be commemorated?
Okay, thank you, and good morning to your cherished viewers. And good morning to the farmers as well, because without them, life would be meaningless. I think farmers as a whole, they've done a lot of good to the world, to the nation, Ghana. So we cannot live without appreciating what they do for the nation and mankind.
Right. Fred.
Yes, please.
Any comment on Farmers Day?
You know, farmers are the backbone of the nation. They feed us. For all life processes to go on, they need to be. We need to be fed. For us to be able to go to work, for us to be able to go to our schools, we need food to strive. And these farmers have been there for us. So we want to say ayiko to them, yemoma mu, for the good works that they have done. And the farmers market will not be in existence without the work of farmers. Even though we have our own farms, we pick a large chunk of our local produce from other farmers as well. So to all our partners, to all our outgrowers out there, to all our suppliers, we want to say thank you very much. Today is your day, and we hope that the world will recognize you for the good things that you've been doing today, and then we'll keep on appreciating you after today.
All right, fantastic. Let's get into the conversation about White Beige and Farmers Market. I understand it's the two arms of the same company, or is the same company? Explain how that works. What's going on here? White Beige, Farmers Market. Christian.
Okay, what we do is that White Beige is a mother company, and then the Farmers Market is the retail outlet of the White Beige. So we take in the product from White Beige and then retail it to the Farmers Market.
I see. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, so what we do is that we provide a wide spectrum of vegetables and fruits. We take from farmers as well, and then also some of the food that we cannot produce over here, we also import it in through White Beige and then give it to farmers market.
All right, let me come to you, George. What was the idea behind setting up this organization?
Okay, it was a dream. I actually lived in UK, and it came as a dream, go to Ghana and go into agric.
Wow.
It was a difficult call, but I think that I listened to that voice that spoke to me on that day, and I haven't regretted. So I came to Ghana, started with production, the family joined, and we started supplying supermarket. The farmers market was not part of the initial plan.
Okay.
We started supplying supermarket, hotels.
So take us a little bit. Take us back a little bit. How, when you say you started with production and then started supplying supermarkets, what exactly were you doing?
Okay, so we started putting farmers together.
Okay.
That is why when it comes to a day like this, we are so proud to be part of it. We started farming on our own. Then we started working with farmers, like the farmer-based organizations, up and down the country. There were times we could go as far as Burkina, because it got to a point that we needed certain product that we couldn't get in Ghana. So we started engaging farmers back in Burkina. Then we were supplying supermarkets, the open market, and also the retail market. It got to a point we thought, hey, why don't we set up something different? So the name the farmers market came about because we thought we were going to get a bigger space, create the environment for the farmers to come and sell
their own
their product.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, we also thought that would they be able to manage the hygienic condition we wanted to bring on board? Then the discussion went back and forth, and we said, since we still work with farmers, why don't we set up the shop and still work with them for them to produce, to
so
feed.
You manage the front end of the business.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it was how the name, the farmers market, came about, because we're initially going to set up the place for the farmers to come and sell their wares.
Yeah.
But then it did not happen. So we still needed to let them know that, hey,
it's for them.
It's for them.
Okay. Fred, your range of products, tell us what's in there. Because typically when I hear the farmers market, my mind is fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
That's what comes instinctively. What do you have? What's the range of products?
So, as you mentioned, fruits and vegetables. We have our core line. Our core line is fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds. We also have a salad bar where we prepare fresh juices and salads from the fruit and vegetables that you'll find at the shop. We also deal in healthy food complements. One thing that we focus on is value addition. So other agri-processors out there, companies out there that have added value to their products, we take their things on board. As long as it's certified by FDA, as long as the Ghana Standard Board has authorized it, you bring it in, we check whether it suits our line and the range of things that we want to sell, and then we help promote the local market by doing that. When you talk about fruits, both foreign and local fruits, mainly the local fruits, the reason for the foreign intake is that you have experts around, you have even some of the local people around who would need some of these fruits that can grow in our climate. So we seek to achieve customer satisfaction by bringing some of those fruits in. But mainly we look at local fruits, vegetables, helping the local farmer, helping the agri space by both dealing with the farmers and those in the processing. Yes. So fruits, vegetables, nuts, from almond to pistachio to seeds, from chia seeds to flax seeds. Yes.
Wow.
You find some of that.
That's fascinating. Now, I hear you say that you import some of your things, in order to supply the market. Yeah. Is there a plan in place to maybe gradually replace some of the things that you've been importing?
Yeah, we have a plan for that. So we are actually we are in the process of establishing a greenhouse, a village.
Okay.
In the village, we will have production, processing, packaging and storage units. And then we intend to apply hydroponics, aquaponics, and aeroponics in this greenhouse production system. And also have a food lab to test the quality of the produce as well. And also we are trying to consolidate here in Ghana and then extend to the ECOWAS sub-region. Yeah.
Now, I know when you say hydroponics, you're growing in water.
Yeah.
Explain the whole idea for our viewers, for the sake of our viewers. What's the idea behind aeroponics, hydroponics, aquaponics? Just in a simple layman's.
Let me chip in here. I think when you talk about agriculture in Africa, or West Africa, and specifically in Ghana, all that people think about is production in the open field.
Yeah.
But we are getting to a point where you need to change the dynamics.
Okay.
So it's the reason we are looking at hydroponics, aquaponics, and the screen house. Okay. People are talking about greenhouse, but most of the things we have, the greenhouse they refer to are not greenhouses. They are screen houses.
Okay, what's the difference?
The greenhouses retains the heat.
Yes.
That is what is being used in Europe.
Yes.
The screen houses is just to prevent insects from entering.
In.
And what we use here is the screen house. It's not a glass type.
Okay.
But then we refer to, everybody in Ghana refers to it as a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Greenhouse is good, but we also think that where water becomes an issue we should be looking at the hydroponics and aquaponics.
Okay.
The aquaponics and the hydroponics changes the dynamics. Some of the things, once you do it in that kind of a setting, the yields, the quality is the same as those that we import. Yes, some of the products, come what may, you cannot grow them in Ghana, like the apples.
Okay.
But in product like strawberries, it's been done in
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
So why can't we do it?
Yeah.
It's creating the environment for it to be able to grow well. And so that's why we have taken it upon ourselves to set up the greenhouse village just after Central University.
Okay.
And
Mutual.
hopefully by beginning of next year, we'll start it.
Wow.
So Ghanaians should look out for that.
Fantastic. Sounds
And
good.
it's not just the greenhouse. The greenhouse village, what we're going to do is the production. We're also going to have processing units where we'll do ready to eat, ready to cook. And we'll also be doing smoothies, juices for the open market. And we'll have, like my colleague said, Christian said, we'll have a lab, top of the range lab, that will be certified by Standard Authority, Food and Drugs Authority. And not only that, what we also are looking to achieve is to be ISO certified, Global Gap certified. So we will not just be looking at the domestic market the way we do it.
Yeah.
We're trying to move towards the international market as well. So there are so many things that are coming on board within the next 12 months.
Wow. Fred, let me come back to you. There's a lot of people, slowly setting up, more like organic produce and all of that. Why should people, viewers watching right now, choose the farmers market over any other?
Yeah. So, as Mr. White started saying, this was born out of a dream. The whole farmers market seeks to do things right.
Okay.
We're just not about business, selling, making money. No, that's far beyond it. What we are looking at is feeding the local people, making sure that the food that gets to the local people is right. As he said, international standard. We are not looking at international standard for the international environment. We are looking at international standard
for everybody,
for the local people. So if you buy from the farmers market, you are assured of safety. Because before the food gets into the shop, it will have gone through sorting, it will have gone through grading, cleaning, and then we package it. So by the time the food gets to the shop, it can be certified as safe. So we take care and we put a price to health to each and every one of our customers. So when you buy from the farmers market, you get a chance to know your farmer because everything in the shop is traceable. It's traceable. If you buy a local item and we find a problem, which hardly happens, we know exactly the field to trace it to. We get to the farmer, we get to know which processes went wrong, and then we alter it so that tomorrow you find a much finer produce there. So everything at the farmers market is traceable. So when you buy from the farmers market, you get a chance to know your farmer, you get a chance to put a price to your health, and safety is assured.
Fantastic.
And if I may add, for instance, if you go to the Spinters Road shop of the farmers market, we have a greenhouse on top of it. The idea is to let people know what they are buying from us, how it's being produced. So it's the reason we have the greenhouse on top of the shop. And also to let people know that you don't need to have a field to do production. And people are talking about organic. I think we are misusing the word organic.
Explain.
Because if you go to a law school and you haven't been called to the bar, do you call yourself a lawyer?
You're not a lawyer.
So people may be using the principles of organic, but it hasn't been certified as organic. But they still call it organic.
So in reality, an organic food product has to be certified as organic.
Yes, because there are certain stages, certain things that you need to do before it can be certified as organic. You may be using the principles, but you haven't gone through the full scale.
Okay.
So yes, but then because we don't do organic, most of the product that we sell on our farm are Global GAP certified.
Okay.
Which is different. I mean, taking care of environment and all of that, but it's different from the organic. So it's an issue that we need to also look at, because you go to certain places, they've written organic, and when you want to even do traceability, trace where it's coming from, what went into the production, they tell you stories.
Okay.
That's actually a story that we will have to go into, because many people use it for marketing strategy.
Okay.
Yes, brand the product organic to sell it out there. But
it's not necessarily
yes, but the farmers market, we are specialists at what we do, so we choose the right terms.
Okay. So, after everything you've told us, where can people find Farmers Market, the Farmers Market? Where can we find you?
Yes, please. The Farmers Market has got 5 locations as of now. Our head office, where White Beige International Warehouse is also located, is at Tema Community 11, beside the Tema Community 11 police station. You can also find our shop at Community 25 on the Dev Traco Road, on 200 meters away from the Dev Traco entrance. At Laboni, we're also located on the 5th Circular Avenue. At East Legon, you'll find us at the Boundary Road. And at Sprinters, our Sprinter shop is at Shell Signboard, opposite the Puma filling station. You can also call the Farmers Market on 050-148-1140. 148-1140. And our website is also live. If you go to www.thefarmersmarketgh.com, you get to see everything that the farmers market is about.
And you forgot to ask something. I think in the next week or two, Farmers Market would launch the e-commerce. Where you can sit at home
and order online,
and you still get it as fresh as you find it in the shop.
I like that a lot. All right, thank you very much for swinging by and breaking it all down for us. We're very grateful to you. We've been speaking with George White, who's the CEO of White Beige International Limited, and also Frederick Asari, he's Assistant Retail Manager with the Farmers Market, and Christian Alibi, who's a Research and Development Manager with White Beige International as well.
Hi there, we hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.